Did you know that a single, almost invisible fiber once hailed as a miracle material is responsible for thousands of deaths each year, especially among seniors? This silent killer can lurk unnoticed in the very walls and ceilings of homes built decades ago, and its devastating effects can take 20, 30, even 50 years to surface. By the end of this video, you'll not only learn what this number one most dangerous fiber is, but also how to identify potential sources in your environment, understand its profound health risks, and discover practical steps you can take to protect yourself and your loved ones from it and from other insidious fiber-related dangers you might be overlooking. If you're over 60 and committed to living a long, healthy, and informed life, give this video a thumbs up right now and subscribe to our channel so you never miss essential health tips designed specifically for you. For decades, we've been told that fiber is good for us, and in many contexts, that's absolutely true. But not all fibers are created equal. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on some surprising truths about fibers, from those we breathe in to those we ingest. Our focus begins with what's universally recognized as the most dangerous fiber in the world, asbestos. This naturally occurring mineral was a staple in construction and manufacturing for its incredible heat resistance and insulating properties. It was in everything from roofing shingles to pipe insulation, floor tiles, and even popcorn ceilings in homes built before the 1980s. The problem is, when these materials age or are disturbed, they release microscopic fibers into the air. Fibers so tiny you can't see them, taste them, or smell them. But when inhaled, they embed themselves in your lungs, and that's where the real danger begins. But before we delve deeper, there's a crucial fact about this silent killer that many still don't realize. These embedded fibers don't cause immediate problems. They lie dormant, silently working their damage for decades. This is why seniors are at such a high risk. Your past exposure, perhaps from a job site or an old home you lived in years ago, could be impacting your health today. The health consequences of asbestos exposure are severe and often fatal. The most infamous disease linked to asbestos is mesothelioma, an aggressive and rare cancer that attacks the lining of the lungs, abdomen, or heart. It's almost exclusively caused by asbestos, and sadly, most diagnoses occur in people over 60. Other conditions include asbestosis, a chronic lung disease causing shortness of breath and coughing, and various forms of lung cancer. Symptoms often mimic more common conditions like asthma or bronchitis, making early diagnosis challenging. Things like persistent shortness of breath, a dry cough that won't go away, unexplained weight loss, and chest pain could all be red flags, especially if you have a history of potential asbestos exposure. It's a terrifying thought, knowing such a hazard could be hiding in plain sight. Have you ever lived in an older home and worried about hidden dangers like asbestos? Share your concerns in the comments below. I'm eager to hear your stories and experiences. Coming up, I'll reveal common places asbestos hides in your home and how to spot it without putting yourself at risk. This information could be vital for your home safety. So, where is asbestos commonly found in older homes? Think insulation, attic insulation, pipe wraps, and around furnaces. It was used in floor tiles and the adhesive used to lay them, textured paints, drywall joint compounds, and those infamous popcorn ceilings often contain asbestos. Even roofing shingles and siding could harbor these dangerous fibers. The key takeaway here is not to panic, but to be informed. If these materials are in good condition and undisturbed, they generally don't pose an immediate threat. The danger arises when they are cut, drilled, sanded, or broken, releasing those microscopic fibers into the air. Never try to remove suspected asbestos yourself. The golden rule for asbestos is, if in doubt, leave it alone and call a certified professional for testing and safe removal. Your health is absolutely worth the investment. Now, this next point is absolutely critical, as it shifts our focus from what's around you to what you're putting inside you. Not all dangerous fibers are environmental. Some can be found in your diet, and too much of a good thing can indeed be harmful, especially as we age. Let's talk about dietary fiber. We're constantly told to eat more fiber for digestive health, heart health, and to manage blood sugar. And yes, natural, whole food fibers are fantastic. However, for seniors, there's a fine line. Our digestive systems change with age. Too much dietary fiber, especially if you increase intake too quickly or don't drink enough water, can lead to uncomfortable and even dangerous issues. We're talking about severe bloating, gas, abdominal pain, and even constipation, or paradoxically, diarrhea. In extreme cases, too much fiber can lead to intestinal blockage, a serious medical emergency. The recommended daily fiber intake for adults over 50 is around 22 to 28 grams for women and 28 to 30 grams for men. If you're regularly exceeding this or experiencing discomfort, it's a sign to reassess. Listen to your body and make sure you're pairing fiber with plenty of fluids. If you know someone struggling with digestive issues or who lives in an older home, please share this video with them. This information could truly help them make healthier choices and protect themselves. But here's what most people overlook about even the healthy fiber in their diet. Not all dietary fibers are created equal, and some highly processed, refined fibers found in many modern foods can actually do more harm than good, especially for your gut health. Beyond just the quantity of fiber, the type of dietary fiber matters immensely. Many processed foods today boast added fiber, but these often come in the form of refined fibers like chicory root, inulin, or various gums. While natural fibers from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains come with a host of beneficial nutrients and polyphenols, refined fibers often don't. These isolated fibers can be rapidly fermented by your gut bacteria, leading to an imbalance. This can cause increased gas, bloating, and discomfort. For individuals with sensitive digestive systems, like those with IBS or IBD, these refined fibers can exacerbate symptoms. They can even contribute to issues like SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and inflammation because they lack the natural balance found in whole foods. Always opt for fiber from natural, unprocessed sources whenever possible. We've covered some major environmental and dietary threats, but the final piece of this puzzle is often dismissed as harmless. What about other common building materials, like those used for insulation, that can also release irritating fibers? Finally, let's briefly touch on other environmental fibers you might encounter: fiberglass and rock wool. These are common insulation materials. While nowhere near as dangerous as asbestos, they can still pose health risks if disturbed without proper precautions. Fiberglass, for instance, can cause skin irritation, itching, and rashes. If inhaled, its tiny fibers can irritate your respiratory tract, leading to coughing, wheezing, and throat irritation. Rock wool, another mineral fiber insulation, can cause similar skin and respiratory irritation. The key with these materials is to avoid direct contact and ensure good ventilation if you're ever near them during renovation or repair. Always wear gloves, long sleeves, eye protection, and a mask if you must handle them. These aren't silent killers like asbestos, but they demand respect for your comfort and immediate health. What are your go-to sources for dietary fiber? And have you ever felt like you were getting too much? Let me know your experience in the comments. I read them all and love learning from you. Understanding these different fiber dangers empowers you to make informed decisions about your home and your diet, moving towards a healthier, safer life. Let me quickly recap what we've covered today. We started with the number one most dangerous fiber, asbestos, understanding its hidden presence in older homes and its devastating health impact, especially for seniors. We then explored the critical balance of dietary fiber, highlighting the risks of too much and the often overlooked dangers of refined fibers in processed foods. Finally, we touched on the irritants like fiberglass and rock wool found in common insulation. Now, here's what I want you to do. First, be aware of the age of your home and any potential asbestos-containing materials. Never disturb them yourself. Second, review your dietary fiber intake. Prioritize whole food sources and ensure you're drinking enough water. Third, be cautious when dealing with materials like fiberglass and rock wool. If this information was helpful to you, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me know what content you want to see more of. And tell me in the comments, which of these tips will you start implementing first for a healthier, safer home and body? I read every comment, and I'd love to hear from you. If you know a friend or family member who could benefit from this information, please share this video with them. It could make a real difference in their life, especially for those living in older homes or struggling with digestive issues. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss our health tips designed specifically for seniors like you. In my next video, I'll be talking about simple exercises to boost your balance and prevent falls. You won't want to miss it. Remember, always consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your health routine, especially regarding conditions related to asbestos exposure or significant dietary changes. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.